Dear ones, this is Reverend Ruth Ansari Bar with Angel Healing Ministries, and I am out here at Valley Stream State Park. It's a bit sunny, the sun is going down, and I just got off of work, and I wanted to come out here and just, be out here for a little while in nature. I had a pretty busy day at work. I work at a school now, and I needed just a little bit of a break to come out here. And I was trying to find the perfect spot, but it seems like the sunlight's over here more. I wanted to show you the beauty behind me. There's this beauty behind me here, as well as the beauty that's over here, but I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see anything over here because it's kind of the sun is more perfect. I found something. Anyhow, this is Reverend Ruth Ansari Bar with Angel Healing Ministries, and right, it's the day before St. Patty's Day, my day, and I'm just out here in the Valley Stream State Park. Actually, this isn't Valley Stream State Park. That's the next park over. We are in A.J. Hendrickson Park in Valley Stream. Anywho, I want to talk about something special. The first, our mission statement is, our mission is to guide you on your path to find God, while we support you with love and light, and show you how important truth and faith are on your path back to God, and show you how important truth and faith are on your path back to God. And we all know that faith is an important part of our journey while we're here on earth, because faith is everything that we live on here. And faith is what gives us the hope and gives us the ambition to go forward and do stuff, when we have that faith. Because that faith gives us the self-confidence to move forward and do certain things. But what we're here to talk about today is going out and enjoying God's creations. And I wanted to talk about this earlier, but because the weather was the way it was these past couple days, I had to wait for the perfect time, and it seems to be perfect. It's about 50-something degrees out here, and it's just really beautiful out here in Valley Stream State Park. This is one of my favorite, my A.J. Hendrickson Park. I apologize. This is one of my many favorite parks on the island that are in Nassau County that I like. When the weather gets warmer, you'll see me all over the place, like Jones Beach and stuff like that. But with the wind and stuff, it's probably going to be windy there. But anyhow, getting back to enjoy God's creations. God has given you a world, my friends, a beautiful world of nature and people and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of people have reasons, we're all God's children, and we make mistakes in life. We make bad choices in life. But God forgives us all the time, every single time. But God gives us nature to escape. Some people can use it as an escape or just to get away. I mean, I come out here to do a couple things. Escape is one of them, be inspired is another, and just to breathe, because it's out here in the parks and in nature that I feel I could breathe. In the school, I love the school that I work at, but it can be a bit challenging with all the kids running around, stuff like that. So you want to get to a beautiful place like this and just, talk and just breathe and walk. And God gives us so many of these gifts. It's incredible how all the animals and stuff that God gives us, the geese, the swans, the ducks. I mean, as the weather's getting warmer, all these interesting ducks come from different locations. The spring ducks will soon return to here. The winter ducks are still around, but slowly, because the temperatures have been changing, the spring ducks are coming and starting to show up, and the birds and stuff like that. And also, as you know, with spring coming, the trees all getting their leaves and everything back in their buds and stuff like that. But God gives us so much: the mountains and the waters and the bodies and the oceans and the bodies of water, the oceans, the creeks, the meadows, the plains, and all the wildflowers and all that other stuff. Hello, ladies. And it's just, God gives us so much beauty that we get so busy in life that we forget about it. And with the way the world is today with technology, not many people get out in nature. I'm always happy to see a park full of people running around, either running, jogging, whatever it is that they're doing, because it means they're at least not forgetting about nature, because nature is an important part of life. God created this for their children to enjoy life. God created this for the children for a reason, so we can enjoy life and see the world where we feel comfortable. And there's so many of us that with technology today, we get caught on the tablets, the cell phones, things like that, and they're important and great for like research, stuff like that. But there's all this big world out there full of nature, full of beauty, from fall animals to winter animals, spring animals, summer animals, Then you've got the fall leaves change, and you've got the winters. Well, we didn't get much snow this year, just very little. You get the spring with all the beautiful flowers and the blossoms and all that other stuff. And then all of a sudden summer, where you get the beaches, the oceans, the lakes, the mountains, the meadows. I mean, there's just so much. The jungles. I mean, those who love the jungle, who want to go on a nice safari. The animals out there are just so beautiful. Don't get too close, of course. But God created all of this with Mother Nature. You know, this is God and Mother Nature's gift together. This whole world with nature and everything, created by them. And you, my friends, as co-creators to this as well. Because nature is special. It gives us that energy. It helps give the energy and helps us build our energy. I know when I'm out here in nature, I feel far more empowered. I feel stronger, more confident. I mean, I was at work and I felt so enclosed with everything and scared. But the moment I come out here and see all this, it's just like, wow. I mean, everything, the water. This is actually a brook that runs from Valley Stream and through, and this is from Valley Stream. This is just a beautiful stream that we have. One of the many beautiful pockets of beauty that God has given us over the years. And if you go further on the island, there's Belmont Lake State Park, there's Robert Moses, there's the Barrier Islands, and all those other beautiful places that you can see and stuff. And then, of course, there's always those beautiful sunsets and sunrises that God gives to us, my friends. Gives to us so we can enjoy and live on this planet. I mean, even the desert's beautiful in its own beauty with its own colors and stuff. Like all those colors that of the orange, the red rocks and things like that. There's just so much that God has given to us that we sometimes ignore. I mean, over in the far side down this way, there are a couple of swans swimming in the pond over here, in the lake, and it's just so beautiful, you know, my friends. And just being out in nature itself, with the sun shining upon your face and breathing in the fresh air. It's just this incredible thing that God has given to us, that God wants us to love so we can live our lives here on this planet. So my friends, don't let nature become an afterthought. Let it become something you can do to relax, take a bicycle out, a walk, go hiking, look at the forest, how beautiful they are. As you know, Valley Stream is not really forest, it's mostly it's lakes and a couple of trees here and there, and animals and birds and stuff like that. And then when you go to Hempstead Lake, it's wooded. It's wooded with so much beauty in it. So there's just so much beauty that was given to us that we just don't notice sometimes, that we forget is out there. Because the computers have given us another world. And I think computers are great for research, things like that, if you're trying to find something. But when it comes to experiencing nature, there's nothing like the real thing. The smell of the flowers, the buzzing of the bees, the sweet smell of honeysuckle in the summertime, in the spring. In Arizona, after a nice rainfall, there was the unique wooded scent of a creosote bush, which after a nice rainfall in Arizona, and you know Arizona doesn't get rain that much, that you smell this wooded creosote in the air. And I've always loved nature. I've always loved, here I came from water, but yet I found serenity in the deserts of Arizona when I was living there for 8 years. Nature has always been there. Nature's been here longer than we have. God created it for Adam and Eve. God created it for Moses and everybody, and for us. So don't take nature for granted, my friends. Go out and enjoy it when you can. After school, nice walk in the park. After work, a good walk. I mean, we've got daylight now, so there's more daylight, so you have more time to go out there. And get that, and when it comes to the sunsets, my friends, get to the beaches and everything like that to look at the sunsets. And you can do all this after work, after school, after college. Just know nature's out there. Enjoy it. Love it. Make it a part of your everyday life. It's going to do so much for you, my friends. It's just going to be this incredible feeling and growth, because nature, I feel, is the key to relaxation, to hope. Because think of all the 4 seasons, my friends. Yes, right now some of the trees are bare, but underneath the bare trees are buds, and I can see a couple buds on these trees. Buds getting ready to spring out for the spring, pun intended. And it's just something you have to experience. I always make it a part of my schedule. I can't do it every day, even if you get into your own backyard or a friend's backyard or outside. I mean, I get plenty of nature where I am at the school, but this is a totally different thing. This is what God created for all of us, for you to enjoy. Thanks. I love you, my friends, and thank you. And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe. And remember, my friends, enjoy all of God's creations. We love you. Namaste. This is Reverend Ruth on Star Your Bar with Angel Healing Ministries, coming from AJ Hendrickson Park in Valley Stream. Thanks. We love you. Namaste.